Good morning. My name is Mario Panero. I've been on Capital Paving for 24 years. Today we're going to do a daily inspection sheet on one of the excavators. This time of year you got to be very careful. It gets icy up here. So this compartment will check the oil level. Oil level is good. This is our coolant. It's up to the line. Belts and everything seem good, and there's no rubbing on the hoses. This machine also is set up with that automatic greaser. You can see here that it's pretty well full. I'm checking any hoses here or any of the wires. Nothing's rubbing or loose. Everything seems to be good. This is where the oil filters are and all the oil lines going to the engine. Check to make sure there's no rubbing, no wear, no leaks. This is where the fuel filter and water separator is. Check your bottom, make sure there's no debris, any dirt in it. It's good. These are our rods for the air conditioning and the condensers. They put a screen over, make sure your screens don't have a lot of debris on them. This is your other rod, same thing. Your air filter is here. You can check that once a week if you're in a very dusty area. Now we'll go into the cab. Grab my daily inspection book, fill it out what I've looked at, turn the key on, your machine number. Hours on this one is 1437, your name, your date, and go through and mark what you have checked off. Coolant, engine oil, your gauges look good. Check your horn. Fire extinguisher is in the side panel. Now you can start your machine. Turn your lights on. And now you can go back outside while the machine is warming up and check the other stuff on your list. I'll check my undercarriage, your sprockets, make sure there's no leaks, your idlers on the front here, make sure there's no stones in between that could wear them through. Your rollers are on the bottom. Make sure there's no oil around them. Check both sides. Make sure the slack is the same on your chains on both sides. Your machine will have a side mirror. Make sure it's adjusted to you when you're sitting in your seat. The power greaser on this machine has lines going to all your fittings. Always check your fittings, because sometimes they do come loose. Check any lines from your automatic greaser. Make sure the fittings aren't broken. This machine is set up with a quick coupler for the bucket. Make sure there's no debris inside. It's restricting the bucket when you take it off or put it back on. Lights are all working. And just do a general check on all your lines to see that there is no oil leaking or any wear. Now we can go back into the machine. Everything looks good. Tracks are good, hoses. Your glass looks good. Your windows and mirrors, always check the mirror on your right side that it's set up to you so you can see down the side of the excavator. And backup alarm, I'm going to check now. On an excavator, your backup alarm works whether you're going front or back. My owner's manual is behind my seat. Housekeeping, try to keep your water bottles, coffee cups off the floor, so when you're tracking, nothing binds underneath your feet. Pretty well wraps up our daily inspection. Now put your seatbelt on. And you're ready to go to work.